Hello, good morning. My name is Stacy Bocano, and this presentation will be my public speaking service learning assignment for my OTA 1150 Professional Growth and Community Engagement project. For this project, we had to choose an organization to do service learning hours. The organization that I chose was Community Action Partnership. Community Action Partnership offers a variety of volunteer opportunities. These different opportunities are geared to help individuals and families that are in need. The location that I chose was in San Bernardino, California. So for the Community Action Partnership, they envision a community where all people are valued and able to meet their own needs by utilizing their talents, potentials, and passions. The organization aims to build relationships that inspire and equip people to end poverty, ensuring that all people are valued and able to meet their own needs by utilizing their talents, potential, and passions. Community Action Partnership aims to end poverty by stabilizing, sustaining, and empowering individuals with the resources that are needed. So they focus on different areas to improve the community. Their mission emphasizes treating each person with respect and advocating for stability and self-sufficiency among those living in poverty. So different organizations are helping with food, housing. Those are some of the main organizations within this Community Action Partnership. So some of the specific responsibilities that were assigned to me while I was at Community Action Partnerships were to build food boxes, and these food boxes would be passed out through the food pantry. For example, there were two different boxes that we were working on. One was a kitchen food box and one was a holiday food box. So the kitchen food box was just general items that anybody needed for supplies in their kitchen. And the holiday ones were geared towards more of like a Thanksgiving meal. Looking at the occupational demands, so objects that were there, such as food items, canned items like vegetables, fruits, tuna, bagged items were, for example, beans or noodles or even rice. And there were some bottled items such as apple juice or even oil for cooking. The packaging materials were cardboard boxes, tape to secure the boxes, and labels to describe which type of food box it was. The tools were tables, the rolling transporters, so we would put the boxes on those and roll them down like an assembly line, pallets that we would place the boxes on, forklifts, those were done by the warehouse staff who were certified, so they would move the different pallets for us, and then gloves. Space demands, packing stations, we definitely had to have clear pathways to walk. The storage areas had to be clear of like trash and empty boxes, and then of course lighting so we could see properly. The social demands, following directions, positive communication, respect, and roles. So following the directions of the person that is in charge, letting us know like which areas we're working on, Looking at teaching principles, when I first arrived, they did a walkthrough of the site with us, so we were familiar with the area and location we would be in. They also explained the task as well as showing us as a group how each box is assembled from opening the bundles of boxes, taping the boxes, adding the essential items, which order to go in so they fit to be closed, taping them, and then placing them on the pallet. For leadership principles, it is important for the leader to guide each volunteer with instructions, safety precautions, appropriate tasks for each person's abilities. As I explained in a previous slide, they did explain what exactly we would be doing. But another thing is the safety precautions. With that, they did let us know like areas not to go in for our safety, how to properly lift the boxes and open the boxes with the box cutters as well. Looking at communication strategies, I do feel that the leaders and all staff members, most of them were the people that have been there the longest. They were very pleasant to be around, very positive communication, even nonverbal communication was used. So they would express to us, telling us, oh, you're doing a good job, or that's a great way to do that. Also, definitely smiling and passing or giving us a thumbs up, like we're doing great. So that was something that was reassuring, is to have that definite communication as a positive side. I do feel that this organization did display the occupational therapy core values as well. So I will explain in details on the next slide how I feel each one was performed. When I'm looking at altruism, I do feel like I experienced that with every person that I came in contact with, from my initial sign up email to my initial sign in at the facility to my last goodbye on my last day completing my hours. Equality, everyone treated us equally, us new people, I should say. No matter how long we have been there, they did not treat us any different as newbies. Looking at freedom, I came across a time where I did not have enough hands in my section. So with the freedom, I feel like I was able to improvise and finish my task in the way it was best for me. Everyone was treated the same no matter our age, race, or gender, which we had a variety of all. Dignity, even though I was new to the organization and specifically with this type of work, I've never done this type of volunteer, I was equally respected as I was a good hard worker. When it came to truth, there were a few people that missed an item in a box. So when that came about, the person said, okay, I'm sorry, I forgot to put that in there. So whenever a mistake was happening, which that was usually the most common mistake, was a box was missed with an item, the person that was in charge of that item actually took responsibility and said that was my fault. And prudence, everyone participated in this one around the board. So no one did anything that was going to jeopardize any type of safety at any point when doing this box assembly. This organization does show social justice. The different programs that they offer are food box programs, which is what I helped with, pantry services, and also community distribution. So these help to ensure that people that are in need, no matter of their background or income, have access to the basic nutrition necessities. When it comes to occupational justice, community action partnership does play a huge role in this as well for individuals that need assistance, such as food, utilities, housing, transportation, and even employment programs. With this variety of assistance programs that are offered to allow people to engage in daily occupations like work and caring for family members. This experience was amazing. This was the first time I have ever done this type of volunteer work. It was very heartwarming, and I could just feel the joy from everybody that was in the facility. I do feel like that I have developed in teamwork, collaboration, and time management. I do feel that overall I have always been a team player, but I feel like this has taken my teamwork and collaboration to a new level. I was able to actually lead a group on my last shift. Even though I had very little experience, I had showed my gratitude and my skills as a team leader. And so I was provided that opportunity. And my time management also kept me on track with being on time to my start time and keeping a track of time throughout my hours, as we had time limits to complete each station. I do feel like I was a great addition to the team and was able to meet the standards. This organization is here to support underserved individuals and build up the community around us. And I was able to support and aid to that by building these food boxes. And I also do feel that the Community Action Partnership met the occupational needs. They provide basic needs such as food, support, housing, and other community services. All of these aid to ADLs, routine maintenance, and participation in home roles as well. And I think that one thing that could be influenced by occupational therapy with this organization would maybe be adding stress management for helping the community as well. I think that also a class or some type of assistance for role development can also help build skills to increase time management, budgeting, and increasing the knowledge of the roles that we play in the home and community.